Y'all, it's your girl Zandra's Life. I'm just coming to y'all with another video. I know I look super crazy. See, I be having to be careful. I don't want too much of that. But I'm not dressing up for this video. I'm sorry. It's not a thing. I do have my phone because I'm looking at my notes as always. I told y'all my memory is shot. I need reminders. I got my little wine. Well, I got my wine. Hopefully this isn't triggering for anybody. I would hate for this to be triggering for anybody. I know there are a lot of people on a sober journey, and so if this is, go ahead and click off the video. But if not, and you can rock with me, just rock with me. You know, have a glass of wine too. It's late. I'm getting ready. This is how I unwind before bed. I'm trying to live my best life. Okay? And that's what I'm trying to do. Yeah. I just need a moment. Just a moment, just to take it all in, okay? Because it's been a long day. Y'all ever have them days? Like, you ever had a day where it's just been a long day and you're just like ready? You're just ready for that moment. You're ready for that break, for that like, that unwind moment. That's what I'm trying to be on right now. An unwind moment. Anyway, I got my comfy mama robe on. I am a mama of 2 boys, okay? This is my mama robe. So y'all gonna get all these mama vibes. But anyway, this is supposed to be a whole chat session, okay? We're supposed to be having a conversation with some wine. So oh my god. Okay, so the video is supposed to be all about how to heal. Matter of fact, before we even get into that, if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, okay? Because we friends now. You already 3 videos in. We 3 videos in now. So I'm gonna need y'all to go ahead and subscribe. We're now homegirls forever. We're never parting. So yeah, please do. Anyway, how to heal, how to move on, really, I should say. Not necessarily heal, because the healing journey can be so long. Oh my God, guys. The healing journey can be long. It can be daunting. It can be just overwhelming at times. But we're going to be talking more about how to heal. No, Martika, we're not talking about healing. I'm not editing that out either. I'm sorry. It's late. We're talking about how to move on. You need to move on. Let's just have a real ass conversation. Because, oh, girl, let me cross my legs. Put my leg up. Get comfy. Another sip. Okay. I'm ready. I'm ready now. I take my leg down, y'all. But anyway, that's a whole different thing. We're not going to do that. So, I can never stay on topic. I need to just get the hell into the video. This is ridiculous. Anyway, how to move on. Number 1, the biggest thing for me would have to be to validate yourself. Like, ladies, we must. I think that's safe. Oh, who knows? We must, okay? You have to validate yourself. Like, amp yourself up. Amp yourself up. Love on yourself. Give yourself all the feels, all the vibes. Like, validate you. Validate who you will become. Validate your identity. Validate identity outside of that relationship. Because you know what? Sometimes we be in these really long-term relationships, whether it's short-term or long-term, okay? Because I think, like, when you break up, you go through a grieving process. And I talk about this a little bit. Like, haven't talked about it on YouTube, but have talked about it before. Like, we all go through this very weird grieving process when you get out of a relationship, right? Look at that. Too much. When we get out of a relationship. And so you have to go through the cycle, like the grieving cycle, just like you would for anything else. Like, it is really like mourning a death. And although it may not be like a physical death, it's like you're mourning the loss of that person being in your life. Because, I'm sorry, a lot of these relationships are like, they become friendships. You know what I mean? You become best friends with this person. In so many ways, you share so many intimate things with that person. This person's in your life like for an extended period of time, or even if it's short term, you spend a lot of time together and it becomes very, very intimate. And so separating yourself outside of that relationship and loving on you is so big. Like for me, that would have to be number one. It would have to be to validate yourself outside of that relationship, like validating your identity outside of who you were with that person, because you're going to get so caught up in that. Like, oh, I used to like to go to Izzy's ice cream shop. And then you start crying. You know what I mean? Because you used to like to go there with Tom, and now you ain't going with Tom, and now you in your feelings. Like, who are you outside of that person? And sometimes that can be so hard to figure out. So just validate yourself. Validate that you're worthy. Validate that you are so much. Even though you're not with that person no more, like, you got to really amp yourself up. I hope y'all amping yourself up, because you have to. You must, especially when you get out of relationships like that. You got to. Number 2 for me would be to accept the reality. Sis. See? You know. You got to accept it. It's okay. He's gone. It's okay. She's gone. There might be some men watching this too. Who knows, because they like to lurk. So I don't even know. But hello and welcome. For real though, like, you got to just accept reality. Accept it for what it is. Okay? If you have truly moved on, I ain't talking about, because we could get into this tug of war. We've been broken up for 5 minutes. We back together. We're not doing that. We're not in high school. This is some other stuff. I'm talking about some real life breakup. I'm trying to move on with my life. I'm trying to move forward. I ain't trying to sweat all of that. I don't even know what that is on there. I ain't trying to sweat this person. I'm not trying to let them see me sweat. Like, though, and that's a big deal for me. Okay, now, people can say whatever they want to say. Like, oh, when you've grown, you don't be worried. No. You don't want to let nobody see you sweating over them. You're not hanging off of nobody's, like, mangoes. Come on. Like, I got to be PG. I can't be too explicit. So the mangoes, y'all know what the mangoes stand for. Those would be like, okay, that would be kind of big. I don't know. Tambourines. You just know I'm island. I could think of so many other things, right? Like, to compare them to, but of course, I just go to all the tropical fruits. Like, that's great. Wonderful. Tambourines. Tambourines are kind of small. We're going to, somewhere in between a mango and a tambourine. Okay? One of them. Something like that. Come up with a fruit. I don't know. All I know is, accept it. It's real. Come to terms with it. Like, this is life. This is what it's going to be. You are moving forward. You are strong. It's going to be A-okay. But you got to accept reality, sis, because I'm telling you, if you don't accept it, you're going to slide right into number 3 in a bad way. Matter of fact, don't reach out to that man. Leave him alone. And matter of fact, if he reach out for you, whatever, if he reach out to you, you know what time it is. Block and delete. Ignore. Come on. Like, you moving forward. You moving forward. You don't need all of that. It's a reason why y'all broke up in the first place. And you be having to remind yourself of those things. Remind yourself. Remind yourself. Okay? Because it could sound real sweet. Them relapses, the thoughts, ooh. The thoughts be so sweet. You hear me? They be real. You be thinking, looking, I'm already shaking. It's too much. It's just too much. You be thinking. You think in your mind, you be like, I remember that time at the park. I remember we went to, I don't know, whatever happy thoughts y'all have about these individuals. I know what happy thoughts I have. I don't know if they're the same as y'all's, but what I do know, those happy thoughts are the devil. Demons from hell. They're no good. Okay, let it go. No relapsing. You cannot relapse on anything for anything at any time. You are moving on for a reason. I know I sound real blunt. I know y'all was expecting to come on this video and have me be super professional, but I told y'all this is a whole lifestyle channel. Okay? I'm not going to sugarcoat. I'm not going to be nice. I'm not going to sugarcoat. We are not coaching. This is not a one-on-one coaching session. This is not that. This is just some real stuff. Because this is wine time. This is what we do. We chilling. We having real. I'm going to be real with y'all. Y'all want me to be real with y'all, right? This is some real wine and chat. Wine and chat. This is what we doing. This is how we do it. No relapsing. I know the memories are going to come. They're going to trigger y'all like nobody's tomorrow, but we're not relapsing at all on anything. I don't care how big things may be. I don't care how good. Okay? Because I'm going to tell y'all, that hour, 10 minutes, however long, I don't know, overnight events, okay, extravaganza, whatever it might be, not worth it. Never is. Almost choked, you see? Because I knew. You don't need to be doing that. Okay? Like, whew, the extraness of that is crazy. You have no idea. Like, you don't know what you be signing yourself up for. Y'all ever do that? Y'all, because we've all done that at some point, okay? We relapsed. We'd be like, just one call, just one time. Just one time, I'm done, I'm good. Just one time. Because you know he the one. That's what he do. He know what he doing in that area. Okay? Or maybe it's not that. You know, it might not even be sexual for some of y'all. And that's just the truth. And for a lot of women, it truly isn't. You know, it's not all about sex. But it might be like, he makes me, that's my best friend. Like, that's my favorite line. That's my best friend. Oh, we just share so many things with each other. Like, that's my, BFF. Like, no, he's not. He's gone. Don't do that. He's going to play you. Men know when you're naive. They know when you're naive. They know when you're gullible. This is the best time to catch you slipping. Like, don't do it. Don't slide that way. I'm begging. Anyway, this one is a big one, and I'm actually going to get serious for this one, but stop sharing y'all business. Like, honestly, I can't even get it. I can't even talk right because it was so serious just now. Like, stop sharing your business. Don't post on social media. No sob stories. No, oh my God, he played me. He this, that, and the other, whatever. Don't put that on there. Okay? No, don't do that. And the reason why, we're grown. You know what I mean? Like, we're grown women. We're all grown women here. Don't do that. You don't need validation. First of all, that's why that was number one for me. Validate yourself. Because when you don't, then you're going to start seeking for validation. And seeking for validation looks like you posted on Facebook talking about your pain. Now, you know, I know somebody's going to get in the comments and be like, oh, but you know, some of us just want to vent. I'm going to get to that, sis. Don't worry. I got something just for you. Don't do it. Don't get on Facebook. You don't need to have a vent session on Facebook. That is not what Facebook is for. Nobody needs to know all of the details. They don't. Everybody, I should say. I shouldn't say nobody. Everybody doesn't need to know all of the details of your everyday life. They do not. I'm not telling you to be secretive, Sally. That's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is there's a time and a place and there's a way. It truly is. And I wholeheartedly believe that. And I will always believe that. Because you know what? People are always going to have something to say. All right, we dealt with Facebook. Do not do that with family, okay? Because that was me. I'd be so quick. If the least little thing that happened in my relationship or if I broke up or whatever happened, I would be the first one to run and tell something, right? I would be like, oh my God, like this happened. Could you believe he did this to me? Like, what was he thinking, right? Because, you know, they're going to support you. They're going to amp you up. They're going to support you. They're going to validate you. Something that you're not doing for yourself, but you're outsourcing for that, okay? Friends. You know your friend's going to have your back. They're going to be like, you know what? My friends? Shit. Let him do me wrong. My friends? Baby. We pulling up. Okay? All of us. We slashing. We extra. Like we're doing the most. Okay? That's how we get down. You don't need all of that because the aftermath is sick. You don't want to do all of that. Sometimes, ladies, we really just need to take a beat, have a seat, okay, and process. Like, seriously, take the time for you. Take the time to truly process how you're feeling. Go ahead and process your thoughts on the matter and process how you're going to move forward, which really leads us into the last point, and that is to release daily. Okay? Like, every single day throughout this process, you need to find a way to release. I'm not talking about productivity, which is what I talked about before. That's not what I'm talking about. I am talking about legit releasing. So whether that be journaling, some people found a really good book that resonates with them and they journal throughout that as well. There's a lot of self-help books. My God, there's so many. In fact, I'm going to do a whole different video on this, but I actually just got this self-help book that I think is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I can't wait to dig in. So I'm going to do a whole different video once I dig into that, give you guys more details on that. But, you know, if you want to go ahead and like grab your copy, you definitely can, and then we'll be on that journey together. Like, that'll be so nice. But yeah, like, really take the time to release. Take the time to not only process throughout everything, but get your emotions out. It's not healthy and it's not good to carry those emotions day to day. It's not, sis. Like, today, how you're feeling today, the weight that you're carrying today, the stress that you have today, the memories that you had that triggered whatever your mindset was going on in regards to that situation, whatever type of mindset you had, whether it was really negative, really bitter, things like that, let it go. Let it go. It doesn't need to go into tomorrow with you. Like, release it. Cry. I'm not, you know, I don't like crying in front of people. It's a thing for me, but you releasing needs to be real intimate. It needs to be a relationship that you build with yourself where you're like, I'm taking the time to acknowledge you, to appreciate you, to release this, because I don't want you to have to carry that weight. You feel me? Like, that's so important. It is so important, guys. Like, it's a big deal, okay? And since I'm on a topic of being bitter, a lot of times when we're moving on and we're moving forward and things like that, we can really be like very bitter, very angry, because we're holding on to that hatred, we're holding on to that pain, we're holding on to, you did this to me. It's that victim mentality. Like, ladies, we're not doing that moving forward, okay? Release that victim mentality, because I'm gonna say something that's gonna seem really harsh to a lot of y'all. Nobody owes you anything. You owe yourself loyalty. Y'all would not believe. Y'all would believe. Okay? I'm just, yep, I totally was in that video, y'all, with no eyebrows done. No makeup, no nothing, but this what y'all gonna get. Y'all gonna get these lashes and lip gloss. This is what we do, okay? This is what we do. No makeup, lashes, lip gloss at nighttime. Please, don't be falling asleep in that makeup. That's, you don't want to do that. But anyway, I'm recording on my phone now because my camera, yet again, having problems with this camera because it's just it's not letting me live my best life. But it died, so that's totally my fault because I should have charged the battery earlier today. I had it with me all day because I was planning on vlogging at the mastermind. I vlogged that earlier, and I'm so irritated because, I don't know, I'll figure it out. But I was supposed to upload a video with the mastermind and then get into inventory check and things like that. And that was from earlier. So I had, I got home, I took off my nails because they started irritating me. Like, I respect y'all ladies that wear nails all the time on a whole different level, but I used to when I was younger. I just cannot get with it anymore. It just drives me nuts. But anyway, it gets in the way of whatever I'm doing. I guess I'm not used to it anymore. But I wanted to record on my phone quickly before I head to bed, because I am going to bed now. But I just wanted to record really quick and just say I love y'all. Thanks for watching the video. Happy healing. Happy moving forward. Things like that. I couldn't do that on the camera because the camera died, but I wanted to wrap up. I would have just put like a regular picture that says subscribe, but I did want to come in because that matters to me. So I wanted to come back. It's going to look real janky because, this is on my phone. So that was on my camera. I don't know how they're going to sync. I don't know if they're going to sync well when I do everything and when I'm editing everything. I have no idea, but I guess we'll find out when this video comes out. So I appreciate y'all so much for being here. Thanks. I hope y'all continue to be with me. Go ahead and subscribe. All of that good jazz. Comment. I can't wait to interact with you all. Have a blessed night. Happy healing, ladies. Relax. It's okay. You're going to heal just fine. You're going to move forward. It's going to be good. I promise you that. It's going to be just good. Love you lots. Bye.